opening round heats are in the water. 3 surfers out there in heat number 7, Jordy Smith, Rio Waida, and Matthew McGillivray. We got 2 South Africans in this heat, and we are live here from the Fiji.
And looking to make his way into the final 5. Jordy here just slashing down on this opening turn, driving down the line, waiting for this next moment, tucks in, gets barrel time, drives all the way through, and just breaks his way through that that foamy section to come out. You can see him just getting that nice line, gets that pig dog stance, grabs the rail for stability, and then Jordy.
The 4 spots remaining in the final 5, and a chance at a world title that's going down in the Lexus WSL Finals. And Rich, this is a big opportunity right now for Jordy Smith. We saw number 6 in the rankings, Yago Dora, go relinquished to the elimination round in that last heat. Here's Rio swinging through a couple of turns here, and Waida trying to put it together late there, but solid stance, rides out.
I like that first ride from Rio. Looking really spicy, kind of dancing all over the face of that thing. So a good opening ride. And then this was Rio. So watch this, nice and spicy. Connects with that first turn. A beautiful fade. And a nice clean snap, nice and tight in the pocket, little airdrop, and then, just gets...
Jake Marshall learning on the fly. First time competing in Fiji, as it is the same for Rio Waida as well as Matthew McGillivray. This is his first comp in Fiji. Here he goes. The South African gets caught on his heels, goes down there. So a quick switch of priority, and Jordy Smith with control of the heat.
Hey, Strides, just talk quickly about the texture on the wave face as the tide starts to go out. We'll come back to you in a sec.
Jordy Smith on ride number 2, connecting with a couple of beautiful sections here. Smith with a paced approach, vert for the finish, hangs on.
Yeah, so Jordy up and riding here, just looking to back up that great score, the good open up. Little check fade, nice strong bottom turn. A slash about 3/4 of the way up the face there. He didn't want to overcook it, and
finger snapping, rightfully so. Right behind him, it's Rio. Coming in strong there. Waida has to race through this section, skipping down the line, picking his spot in the lip, and gets up there and puts it down. Rio Waida with an answer back and a nice finish. Back to Strider.
You saw the little finger snap. That's always a good representation of how the surfer feels about that ride. Jordy clearly stoked with it. Rio outside, big opening turn, gets the fin drift off that first snap. Comes down the line, nice and patient. So again, like Jordy, incredible surfers out of that region before him, but Rio really the first one to establish himself on the tour and looking great. Here goes Matty McGillivray.
McGillivray parachutes into that drop and has to clear some water down the line before snapping there. Beautiful water angle that we're catching here. Switching over for another view of Matty as he gets axed on the back of the head.
Yeah, just a little crumbly down through that inside section. He had nowhere to go, so he had to hit the eject button.
Replay here of Matty McGillivray. It's 2.67 for this ride.
Yeah, a little airdrop. You can see just a bit frustrated as he's not able to get that first maneuver in until halfway down the line, and then as it bowls out through the inside section, Matty.
You talked about the sections earlier in the broadcast today, and that final section, the shish kebab section, which still had some water on it this morning, maybe just dry this afternoon. Waida goes with priority, finds a barrel. Good job on his way to the score. Remember, he just needs a 5.84 on this ride. He's already got a barrel, comes up in the lip, and that would have assured him the score of the finish.
He's going way out in front. So let's see what happened here. Beautiful tube. Gets right in that pig dog stance, stays nice and high in the barrel, and does a big elongated carve here. And this wave comes through this inside section, starts to bowl out, and Rio, he just took a little bit too much of a horizontal line on that final turn. If he perhaps went up and pivoted a little tighter, he may have come down a split second earlier and could have ridden out of that. But let's watch what happened here. So just got caught up on that toe side edge.
Jordy Smith eases through a bottom turn, slams it off the top. Smith patient, picking his spot with another carve. Wave gets a little disheveled on the inside here. Looked like Jordy wants to stick with it, hoping for it to catch another section on the reef, and it does not. So we'll see if Jordy improves upon his 5.53 that he's holding in the scoreline. And probably just as important, did Rio turn the heat?
Marginally off, and then Jordy on the outside explodes out of that first turn. Just love how Jordy's composure off the bottom, so steady and smooth. And then he just blasts through his maneuvers with so much speed. You can often, it sort of reminds me of Joel Parkinson, how it doesn't look like they're putting...
We've seen that in the history of competitive surfing. Sometimes you don't get the numbers that you may think you deserve because you made it look easy.
Yeah, true.
McGillivray uses his priority. He wants to get back into this heat. Nice start there, but then just catches the rail on that second bottom turn. You could see him skitter out. So he's going to continue to try to get back into this heat, Matthew McGillivray. Smith looks like he's going to activate. Here we go. He's going to get this wave in. Hooks under the lip there to project down the line. Big float there, and he has to throw it away. Waida, a happy paddle in, and he's going to get to sit the elimination round out, where he's going to watch Jordy Smith and Matthew McGillivray compete in.
And Kaipo, as soon as Rio got to the glass, the first thing I said is, hey, it seemed like you were very at home out there, even though it's your first time competing here in a CT event at Cloudbreak. How did that experience of your breaks back home help you here today?
Well, first thing is here in Fiji is so beautiful. You know, definitely feels like home. Feels like I'm in Mentawai or something. You know, we're on the boat. You know, maybe in the land feels like I'm in the resort. You know, somewhere in Mentawai. So definitely feels like home. The water is warm, so like nothing affect me. You know, I just kind of wake up, put the bodies on. I'm actually sleep with bodies, so just wake up, and then do whatever I do every day at home. And man, I'm just so stoked to be here in Fiji. And the last event, so I just want to surf. To be honest, I don't really think about winning. You know, mentally I was exhausted to compete after Olympics, but the plan to come here, you know, just serve my best. You know, definitely there's more people talking about top 5 or whatever. You know, I let them do to the high seed guys. You know, I'm in number 10. You know, when I was at home, everyone told me, hey, Rio, you gotta make top 5 or something. But I was like, oh, I don't care. I just want to surf and enjoy my life here. And this is the last event, so this is another opportunity for me to push my level. So, you know, I just want to surf my best. That's it.
And how much does a heat like this, where you get a chance to go up against a higher seed and Jordy Smith, another great competitor, and Matty McGillivray, how does that showcase, hey, yeah, I do belong in these conversations?
Man, those two guys, they like twice bigger than me, so I don't know, you know. I'm same room with Matthew. It's been fun. In the room with Liam also, it's been nice, chill and cruising, just enjoying life. And Jordy, you know, he always beat me. You know, I'm always lose by the size of the spray or the power or something. So I'm really happy and proud of myself to beat him in this first round. So, and many more to come. It's far away until final. So slowly enjoy my life. And you know, it's kind of exciting to see the other guys, Jordy, and even my last wave, Gabby was, my next season, Gabby was like, go Rio. So, you know, definitely there's something, you know, intense energy around. So, I don't know, I'm just